All right, neutral zone face-off. Several things to point on this. Number one, when we pull it across the blue line there, Gino makes a nice toe drag here. Really sweet toe drag. Beats the guy, but he just barely gets his skate on it. You'll see right there, knocks the puck off. Otherwise, we had a nice two-on-one odd man advantage there. I like our defenseman is crashing down and forcing him to make a mistake. That's Alex. He's got the puck. Keep skating with it, Alex. Keep it going all the way down low. I know that guy's going to ride you into the boards, but just keep going with it. Um, we eventually give it away, and then their defenseman makes a bad outlet pass, doesn't give his winger any chance. He's basically passing it back to our defenseman. So I think that's Kaz, and he's just going to take a shot. And I don't mind this. Now, this is a foot race right here. This is Carson and their defenseman, but their defenseman is way closer to the puck, so he's going to win this race. As soon as we realize we're not going to get the puck, we need to hustle and get back in position. So Gino is way too low. Cookie needs to start moving up closer to the blue line to give support with his defenseman back there. I like where Cookie is right there, except he's a little bit too low. But I like that he's to that half of the ice. So as soon as we're battling and doing this right here along the boards, I don't mind this at all. You'll see Gino catch the get the puck and then come immediately off the boards. But as soon as he does that, he's got to pick his head up and find his open man, because his open man is Cookie right in the slot. Instead, we take a shot and miss the net. And then it's another 50-50 foot race to the other side of the ice with the puck, and that's Cookie. And you'll hear me say that a lot. I like where Carson is right there on the top of the circle, but he moved away. I want him to stay right in that area. Gino was heading into the right spot, and then he peeled off. Now, there's two things right here. Number one, he's got to get involved because he's part of that forecheck. The other thing is he turns his back to the play. Don't turn your back to the play. So here, Kaz makes a nice little body check. He's going to lose the puck, so he's not going to let his winger break out cleanly. Nicely done right there by Kaz. Clean, too. And so we knock it out to neutral zone, and here's Alex, and then we just dump it back in and get called for offsides, which is okay because he was in trouble right there. Got caught standing flat-footed in that spot. So everything looked pretty good on the forecheck. We just got to move our feet, get in position. When we realize we are not going to get the puck, we've got to hustle and get back into our positions so that we can give our line mates puck support. Here is an example of our defensive zone face-off. Zach is at center, Noah is the right wing, Nate is the left wing. Brenna's the right D, and James is the left D. So you'll see James kind of line up near the bottom of the face-off circle. James, you need to be almost right next to Noah because your man is right at the hash mark. So that's a little too far away because those forwards are going to shoot out towards the D. So as soon as we drop the puck, that's what I asked you guys to do, Noah and Nate, to take off, especially Noah. He's going to cut through the circle, and we win the draw. It goes right to Brenna. And Brenna tries to just take a couple strides and then go up the wall. Must have hit somebody and shot right out to the middle and almost completed a pass to Noah, who was skating forward right there. And it goes out to the neutral zone. So here you're going to see something that I want you guys to learn, how to develop hockey sense, okay? And you can try this with live TV. So in this instance, if this were an actual game on TV, take your remote and pause it right there, just like I've done. So, and then ask yourself, if you are Nate, okay? If you're Nate, the second man, F2, what is going on here on this play? So where's the pressure coming from? It is coming from that defenseman's right side because it is Noah. And then look at that play also. Is that guy right-handed or left-handed? And in general, most people want to use their forehand. So he's probably not going to go with his backhand because Noah is coming from his right-hand side. So as soon as you recognize that, you need to begin to change course of your skating because you know where he's going to go. As you see that and develop that, you'll begin to read plays ahead of time before they even get there. So you'll see this guy, he's just going to curl to his right, try and softly put it off the boards, and then he puts his teammates off sides. But I would encourage you guys to try that. Grab your remote and your live TV when you're watching the game. Just pause it every once in a while. Try and figure out what's happening in the play. Where's the pressure? Where's the puck going to go before I ever get there? Or before it ever, and then hit play, And then you'll begin to see, and you'll begin to develop a pattern. You'll see the patterns of hockey. All right, we are on the power play right here. I'm going to show you a really good start to a forecheck. So you'll see that's Henry picking up the puck. Coops is in the middle. They dump it in right here, and then they both race to the puck. So as a pair, nicely done. Looks like Coops gets his stick in there first and just knocks it to the other side, and um, we just got to learn how to work together as a team like that. I like this play by Tommy right here. Just got to continue skating. Just grab that puck and go all the way to the corner with it and drag that guy right in there with you, because Carson had your spot nicely covered by Carson right there. It's a foot race to the far corner, and our defenseman on the far side is in the right spot. And we stop it and we knock it down low, and then we go right to the middle of the ice. So I like this. We tried to make a pass. Nothing wrong with this idea. Wasn't successful, but that's okay. And eventually they knock the puck out and get the puck out. But the point is that we started the forecheck the right way right there. We sent two guys in, go for the puck, and one guy can take the man. But since Coops was going to win the foot race, he just chipped the puck forward, and then we got to go from there. So we started off right. That's what we want to develop on and continue to grow. All right, on this play, we are on the power play, neutral zone face-off, and you're going to see a thing come up here that's called a center lane drive. You guys have heard me talk to you about this before. You guys actually did this without ever really me showing you anything on how this works. In general, a center lane drive is the three forwards when they're moving down the ice on a 3-on-2. The person in the middle of the three doesn't necessarily have to be the center as far as a position, but the person in the middle just continues to skate and drive through the defense. And what that does is it pushes the defense back and allows space for the player on the outside to cut to the middle or make a pass to the weak side. So, but first, a great play by Brenna. Picked up the puck down low behind her own net and beats the first man. And I want to tell you, as a defenseman, if you beat your first man, when you get to that spot, there is wide open ice. She has to use her backhand here. Good job with that. Gino was in the middle of the ice, and here's where the center lane drive happens. There's Zach in the middle of the ice. He's just going to continue to drive to the net, and that pushes that defenseman back. So Gino does a nice job of cutting to the middle. You can see that the weak side is wide open, which is Cookie, and that goalie is way above the blue paint. So I think that would have been a difficult save to make if he had made the pass to Cookie. But we still got a nice shot on goal and a good scoring chance. The rebound went to the right-hand side. The only thing I would say is Gino, keep driving to the net and go around the other way. They're turning your back to the play again. But I like that you recognize this right here. So Zach has got the puck down low. It's a one-on-one battle down low. And Gino recognizes that and tries to get below the puck, almost to start the cycle, which is great recognition. I like where Cookie is right in front of the net. He was actually wide open right there, which is okay. And we try to pass the puck back to the point to Alex, and we almost give this guy a nice breakaway, but Alex does a really nice job of taking a good angle. So you can see there, forward there is going to cleanly get the puck out, and Alex doesn't try to attack him at their blue line. Instead, he takes a great angle and basically just cuts him off. That guy thinks he can cut in behind him, but Alex puts a shoulder on him, does a nice job of just angling him out. This is Cookie on the back check, really nicely done here, buddy. And you'll see he just comes in behind and cleans up because he was skating hard on his back check. So very well done on that. And then we chip it in and begin a little bit of sloppy play back and forth in the neutral zone here. And you'll see it at full speed. Eventually we get it in. Again, you'll see Alex grab the puck and skate it in. I like this from the defense. Just keep driving all the way to the corner. So when that happens, Cookie, he came from your side. He's actually your spot to be playing the D then because he came from your side. But Zach recognized it, and he's covering for him. And nicely done, Zach. So the puck is back out in the neutral zone again. It kind of gets a little scrappy or whatever. Eventually they knock it back into our own zone, and then we have to do a breakout. And when you see our breakout, it's a really nice breakout. This is like drawn on paper the way you guys did this. Here we go. Come around the corner, and Cookie's the wide of a man in the wing, passes the middle of the ice to Zach, and then we roll back down the ice. So sweet breakout. We almost get one here. Almost goes right through. I think might have got deflected, and Gino had missed it, but really nice passing and a really good play. It's fun to see you guys develop in your hockey, in your game, and just how we are um, just moving the puck. For the first game and only about 6 or 8 practices, you guys skated well and passed the puck well. I'm encouraged. But that center lane drive is one of those things that if you guys can develop that and work on that, you're going to have a lot of scoring chances. And great job by everyone. Look at that. Attack the puck, go right back into their zone, and just really sweet. Then we meet it again, and we just keep it in their zone and do a great job. I loved watching you guys do this and how it was working. So, way to go. Fun. Here's one of the rare times we get out of position in our own zone. It starts out with an offensive zone face-off. We win the draw. We won like 78% of the draws in their zone. And that's important because that's about possession. So we want possession of the puck, and that's the name of the game. They can't score if we have the puck. So we do a decent job of moving the puck around. They eventually knock it out. We try a cross ice pass, and that kid just happened to pick it off. So then we start our back check. So Zach and Noah are skating hard on the way back. The only thing I would say is Noah keeps striding. I bet another 2 strides you would have had him lifted up his stick. It still didn't cost us, and we're still in good position. All 5 guys are back. You'll see they recover the puck and take it behind the net. Our 2 defensemen and our center are there, but when it comes through, we need to have our stick on the ice, not up in the air. In our own zone, we want our stick on the ice. Be in that habit because it could hit your stick. Also, be in the habit of stops and starts in our own zone. You'll see a big curl come up right here, puts you out of position, really. Stops and starts at least get you back in the lane, the shooting lane. It forced Zach to come all the way out to the top. And we don't want that. This is where we're out of position. Zach's got to stay home and discipline down low and find his man. But that's really Nate's man out there. So it didn't cost us anything, but eventually it may, just because we got ourselves out of position. We chip it out, and here's our forecheck again. Nice hard stride by Noah right here, all the way in. This is another one of those chances to learn where the puck is going to go. Here's our 1-2-2 forecheck. And when there's pressure, where's the pressure coming from? Where are his teammates? There's a pattern to hockey that you'll begin to realize and learn. So learn how to read these plays. As soon as he's under pressure, more than likely the player is going to go up the wall. So as soon as you see that, Nate, you got to get to the wall because that's where it's going to go, obviously. We see that now, but it's just one of those patterns that if you learn the game and you begin to read it, at least your body will be heading that direction, and you can hopefully pick off that pass because of good pressure. He's just going to give it back to you. So this is one of those things we can learn, but we want to correct things in our own zone. That's the important part. I'm going to let this video clip just roll real time. It is 2 minutes long, and you guys can see how long you were on the ice. This is a group of 5 just skating up and down the ice. However, most of the play of this 2-minute clip was in their zone. Probably maybe 15 seconds of it was in our zone, 10 to 15 seconds. Not very much at all. You guys did an excellent job playing as a group. This is the play where the one kid gets hurt down at the other end. And when you guys came to the bench, I kept you guys out there, and I told you that you guys had an awesome shift because as a group of 5, you guys played very well together. And it was fun to watch. Sustained pressure. You guys break into what we're going to play for the season, which is a 2-1-2. So 2 guys down low on the puck, and F3 is he will mirror the puck, basically between the face-off circles. So you'll see that develop here on your own when you guys get the puck down low. Good pinching at the blue line, just good work. Right here we get the puck down low, try and drive back and forth, which I love. Changing direction, that's hard to play against. Right there's 2 guys down low. Right here they switch. Zach becomes the F3, and during that time, that's what we're going to play right there. And except that F3 just needs to mirror the puck. Let the 2 guys down below battle. That pass out to the middle of James when he was sneaking in, I love that. We didn't connect, but I bet more than half the time that we do, you guys are going to score on that play. And here's where the kid gets banged into the boards and didn't come out on the good end of it. But a long shift, that was my only issue with this whole thing. Way too long. I know you guys don't feel like you're out there that long, but this was way too long of a shift. But excellent pressure. Okay, we are on the power play. This is where we score our goal. We're going to let the clip just run through and you can see it, and then I'll slow it down a little bit because we did several things that I was really encouraged by, and it was fun to watch. Um, Zach is just skating like crazy on this play and going side to side, end to end, covering the positions. Um, the wingers did their job. However, they could stand to move their feet just a little bit more. Like I said, Zach did a lot of work on this shift. Um, and that being said, we finally beat this goalie. I thought this goalie was pretty good down low. He made a lot of good saves with his pads when we took shots. But we finally beat him stick side just above his pad. So in a little bit here, we're going to slow this clip down just to show you some things that I really liked. I will remind you that we're on the power play, and that during the power play, we always need to outnumber them. So on loose pucks, we need to get there with numbers. So here we are. They're going to just rim the puck around the boards, and Noah's going to pick it off over there in front of their bench. Nice backhand by Noah to set Zach up in the slot. However, Gino is right there in the slot right there. I would like you to stay in front of the net. And then when you see the shot getting ready to come right there, you got to crash the net, not stay outside. The pass will not come to you outside there, but you got to be near the net. As it was, the puck got blocked. I do like your effort right here on this one, Gino, back checking hard. It just makes him cough the puck up again. Here we dump it in, and here's where Noah's got to crash down hard and low instead of sitting up high and waiting. When we're on the power play, you got to get numbers there. So you got to outwork them, and that's how we score. But again, they just happen to give it right back to us. Here's a nice little pass by Kaz. It sets up Zach right in the slot. He just continues to move towards the slot. He's got Noah wide open over there, but as soon as he's getting ready to shoot, you guys need to just start crashing the net because there's going to be a rebound there. Fortunately, Zach beat the goalie finally, and we tied it up 1-1, and which is good to watch. We'll work on our power play here soon, but that's what you want to think of, numbers. I'm going to show you two really nice plays, both from the defense. And the first one is a regroup. Face-off goes back into our own zone. I love how Tommy skates it back hard, draws a couple of guys to him. I love how he spins and faces the play. I love how James tries to get one stick length below him. That draws the 2 forecheckers to him, and then he goes to an easy outlet pass. This should have been a one-touch pass. We'd have burned right by that guy with no problem. However, we tried to handle it, and then we ended up giving this difficult pass up there. But that's all right. We'll work on that kind of stuff. We got away with one here. This could have easily been a triple penalty. And but I love the next part right here. Because we have good gap control with our defense crossing over the blue line, James is able to jump this play. And he's in full stride by the time he hits the red line. And now he's got 4 guys beat, as you can see. So it's basically James and Nate as they cross the blue line with 1 man to beat. I'm going to freeze it right there and ask you, which way is James going to go? Is he going to go to his strong side, which is to his left, so he can shoot across his body like he normally would? Or is he going to go to his backhand? He may have felt the pressure from that guy who swings his stick from his right. So he had 2 options. Well, 3 technically. I guess he could do it on left, which he did. He could have gone to his right, but that means you guys have to learn how to shoot off your wrong foot, and we're going to be teaching you that. For the lefty, that means you shoot off your left foot.